So ever since I started doing Ninja Creami recipes, I have gotten multiple requests to do a low-calorie Shamrock Shake, which I think is an awesome idea. There's just one issue. I've never actually had one before, but I've heard that the Shamrock Shake is now back at McDonald's, so you know where I'm heading.
There it is.
Could I get a medium Shamrock Shake, please?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, this is it, huh? This is the elusive Shamrock Shake. All right, let's give this thing a try. That's good. Okay. I can work with that. So this medium Shamrock Shake from McDonald's has 540 calories, 87 grams of carbs, 15 grams of fat, and only 12 grams of protein. I'm pretty sure I can improve on that. I think I can make a version that tastes just as good with 0 sugar and lower in calories, and maybe even with more protein. So if you want to know how to make my version, it's coming up right now on The Cog is Shred. Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is John, and I've lost over 130 pounds naturally through mindful eating and daily walking. And on this channel, I'm sharing some recipes that I enjoy that can help you to lose weight and keep it off. Well, as you can see, I am back home from McDonald's. I have finished my Shamrock Shake. I've done some experimenting, and I think I have come up with a fantastic copycat Shamrock Shake recipe that is way lower in calories, 0 sugar, and still tastes just as good as the original. Seriously, I think it tastes amazing, especially considering the fact that the original from McDonald's is 540 calories. The version I'm going to show you today is less than 165 calories for the whole shake. If you add fat-free Reddi Wip on top, it's going to be somewhere between 175 to maybe 190 max. That's insane. I couldn't be happier with the way this thing turned out. So if you want to see how to make this copycat Shamrock Shake, let's get cooking. To make the Shamrock Shake, we're starting off with some fat-free milk. I've got 3/4 of a cup of Fairlife fat-free milk. Normally I use a full cup. We're saving that last quarter for the end to make this a milkshake instead of an ice cream. So add 3/4 of a cup of fat-free milk. You can use other brands than Fairlife, but just know the macros are going to be different and most don't have quite as much protein, but that's up to you. Now that we've got our fat-free milk in here, let's add some fat back in. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. Normally, up until now, I've been using an egg yolk, but a lot of you were asking if there was a substitute for using raw egg, even though the eggs are pasteurized. So I decided to try using a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. The macros are very similar. In fact, it's a few calories less. It's only 50 calories for a tablespoon, and I think the ice cream turns out just as good, if not better. I actually think it's a little bit creamier and more flavorful with the heavy cream, so I think I'll be using that from now on. Next, we'll add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract or imitation vanilla flavor. That's what I've got. Vanilla flavor. Next, we'll add a pinch of salt, and I think I finally figured out how much a pinch is. I found this measuring spoon right here. I don't know if you can see that, but it says pinch. This is apparently a pinch. Anyway, this pinch is about 1/16 of a teaspoon, so that's what we're gonna add. And now we're gonna make it sweet with some Monkfruit and Erythritol. Now, I'm using 4 tablespoons of this stuff, which may sound like a lot, but the Shamrock Shake is really sweet. I tried that one the other day. It's crazy sweet. Honestly, even though this is gonna be really sweet with 4 tablespoons of this, it's still not as sugary as the real thing, but I think it definitely captures the flavor. So 4 big old tablespoons of sweetener. We're also adding 8 grams of sugar-free vanilla pudding mix. This is Jell-O, but you can use any brand. Now here's where we get the signature mint flavor of the Shamrock Shake. We are using pure mint extract. Make sure you don't use peppermint extract, use mint extract. This is what you want to use right here. And because it's really hard to pour from this bottle without spilling, I'm going to use a dropper. So let's get some out, measure it in a measuring spoon. You can also just weigh it out, but there we go. That's about 1/4 teaspoon right there. 1/4 teaspoon of mint extract. And I'm gonna add one other flavor that I haven't seen in other copycat Shamrock Shake recipes, but I swear when I tried the shake, it had a hint of a lemony flavor in the background, just like this little bit of lemon. So to recreate that, I'm gonna add 3 drops of pure lemon extract. I'm telling you, it's such a small amount, but it nails the flavor. So add 3 drops of this. Get my dropper. A 1, a 2, a 3.
Lemony fresh.
And the final element of this recipe, which I suppose is optional because it doesn't affect the flavor, is green food coloring. If you want to have that green Shamrock Shake look, add some green food coloring. If you've never used food coloring, be very careful. It stains everything it touches. It's basically dye. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna put 5 to 7 drops. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, why not? And that is everything we need to make this Shamrock Shake. So I'm gonna put the blades on this blender cup. Just gonna shake it around a little bit. Look at it, already turning green. And this is now ready to go on the blender. All right, got the blender ready. Let's go ahead and blend up this shake.
A few moments later.
All right, I'd say this is ready to go. So let's pour it into the Ninja Creami pint. Green and thick, just like Shrek. Put a lid on it and put this in the freezer for 24 hours.
The next day.
All right, it's been 24 hours. I got the frozen Shamrock Shake right here. It's been sitting out for about 15 minutes. You can also run it under hot water if you want, just to help to soften it just a little bit so you don't damage your machine. So let's go ahead and put this thing in the Ninja Creami. Now normally I do the light ice cream setting. You could do that here as well. But there's also this milkshake setting. I don't really know the difference. I've used both. They both seem pretty similar, but we're doing a milkshake today, so I'm gonna hit milkshake. Here we go, spin number 1. All right, the first spin is done. So I'm gonna take this, open it up. You can see it's very powdery, very dry right now. And I've got a 1/4 cup of milk right here. I'm gonna pour about half of this in here. And I'm gonna go ahead and spin this a second time. So put it back in and hit respin. And then we're gonna add the rest of the milk again and spin it one more time. All right, so we are coming along. Let's see how it's looking now. Should be nice and smooth. Yeah, it's looking smooth and well blended. I think I'm gonna go ahead and push this down some, a little more toward the center. It's already a very smooth, soft ice cream consistency. So let's just add the rest of this milk, blend it one more time, and we should have a delectable Shamrock Shake. Respin one more time. All right, I think it's ready. Let's take a look. Ooh, now that's looking nice and smooth and milkshake-like. Let me check and see how this consistency is. Oh yeah, that's a shake right there. That seems pretty good. Look at that. That is a thick, frosty milkshake right there. So I've still got my McDonald's cup from my real Shamrock Shake, and I'm gonna put it in here and see how it compares. Let's go ahead and get all of that milkshake goodness into this cup.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and their life is better than yours.
All right, well, I would say this looks like a Shamrock Shake. I don't think I would know the difference. All it's missing is the Reddi Wip, so let's go ahead and put that on and put the lid on. Look at that. If somebody brought this to me and told me it came from McDonald's, I'd believe them, even if I tasted it. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and taste it. Well, here it is, the homemade low-calorie copycat Shamrock Shake. All right, it's starting to melt, so I'm gonna try this before it all melts down. Here we go. Oh yeah, that is it. It's spot on. Like, that tastes like what I had at McDonald's as far as I can tell. That is really dang good. Let me know what you think. Try this. Tell me if you think this is a pretty close match, because I feel like it is. I feel like it's pretty dang good. Let me get a little more. Yeah. It's got the mint, lots of sweetness. It's refreshing. Tiny, tiny, tiny hint of lemon in the background. Just enough for you to be like, I think there's might be a tiny bit of lemon. Because that was my experience when I tried the real thing. Okay, so at the beginning I gave you the macros for the McDonald's version. Let's go ahead and pull those up right now. and compare what we got here. So this, without the whipped cream, is 163 calories. If you add it, again, depending on how much you add, 175 to 195-ish, it's 5 calories for every 2 tablespoons. You're not adding a lot, basically, I'll say that. All right, forget it, I won't count the whipped cream. 163 calories, 12 grams of carbs, 6 grams of fat, 13 grams of protein. So really the only thing I didn't improve on much was the protein. It's only got 1 gram more, but all that sugar cut out. The only sugar in here is in the whipped cream, and there's very, very little. It's less than a gram per serving. So this is a really low sugar, really low fat, really, really low calorie version of this amazing McDonald's shake that everybody seems to really like. I like it now. Like I said, I'd never had it before, but you kind of won me over. This thing tastes good. Anyway, I'm gonna finish enjoying the rest of this Shamrock Shake, the Shamrock Shake, because it's a fake one. I don't know, it's bad. But I'm gonna enjoy this. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like and subscribe to The Cog is Shred for more recipes and other videos related to my weight loss and fitness journey. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any suggestions for other recipes you might like to see me try, leave them in the comments, let me know. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, keep on eating or drinking. Oh yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.